So I feel like all of us probably at some point, and maybe especially right now, are dealing with busyness. Who here deals with busyness? Anyone here? Okay, at least all of us deal with it to some degree, even a little bit or a lot. And I feel like the biggest thing I catch myself saying is I don't have time. I don't have a lot of time in my life right now. So what I want to do is I want to give us a little visual of what I think about with time and how I prioritize it for myself. I hope this helps you guys see it the way I see it too. This jar is all the time we have in one day, okay? This is the jar. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. If this jar breaks during this illustration, Pastor Brandon's fault, not me, okay? So imagine these little rocks are all the things that you guys have to do in your time. So what are some things you guys have to do? Who can just say it out loud? Homework. Oh, go to school. What else is there? Huh? Sports. You have to eat. Dance practice, some of y'all. What else? Huh? Soccer. Okay, so all these things take up a lot of your time, okay? And then now imagine all the things that you want to do. Now, this is even like I'm gonna add in a few more over here, okay? Like I said, if this breaks, Pastor Brandon's fault. It was his idea. Oh, geez. Now, there's some more things you guys have to do. Homework. You guys have to sleep. That's like 5 to 8 hours of your day. Who here sleeps for 5 hours a night? Anyone? Just me? Okay, yeah. So that's all the time you guys have right there, okay? And all the time. Now, here's the thing. We talked about all the things you guys have to do. What about the things that we want to do with our time, with our free time? What are some things you guys like to do? Okay, whoa, shh. Raise your hand for this one. I feel like y'all got too excited for that. Huh? Play video games. Say out loud what kind of video games y'all like to play. Roblox, 2K, all these. You guys like to go on TikTok. We like to go on YouTube. We like to do all these different kinds of things, right, with our time. And all of a sudden, when it comes down to all the things we want to do, so we have church, family time, sports, even things like hanging out with friends, watching YouTubers, watching TV shows, all the things that we want to do, right? And then when it comes down to our time with God, I feel like a lot of us, this is time with God, this is what we have to do. I feel like a lot of us are having a hard time getting him in there. And there's not enough time for God in our lives because we just don't have time when it comes to things that we need to do and the things that we want to do. And guys, I don't think it's a sin to do the things you guys want to do. I'm not saying never watch TikTok, never go on YouTube, never do the things you guys enjoy doing. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying the priorities, though, we feel like we don't have time for God. And I feel like it's a lot of times it feels impossible to make time for God in our busyness. And it sucks that we have a hard time making time for the creator of time. I said the word time way too many times there, okay? But here's the thing. He wants to be with you guys. He wants to bless you. He wants to strengthen you guys. So what we're going to try doing is let's try reprioritizing our day one more time, okay? I'm going to just dump this all out in there. It's a loud noise, okay? And let's just try seeing what happens if we prioritize God first in our day, okay? So I'm going to put this giant rock in here. I don't even know if it's going to fit. We'll see. I found this rock in the garden outside, so we're going to put this in here first. Okay, so we put God first. We give him our best. Instead of giving him our leftovers and what we have left over in the day, we might try sneaking in a little prayer. Instead of that, let's say, God, I want to prioritize you first, okay? And then after that, we prioritize the other things that we have to do. We have schoolwork. I almost broke. We might have some homework we have to do. All our other very important priorities that we have to do, right? And after that, I'm praying to God that this doesn't break on us, but let's try pouring into other stuff we want to do and might have to do as well in our lives. That's just such a busy schedule, okay? And when we try pouring the rest of the stuff into our schedule, that really matters. If we do it right, as you guys noticed, there's actually time. When you guys prioritize God first in our lives and we give him our best of our time, everything else will find its way in. It's not wrong to go on TikTok. It's not wrong to have some rest to yourself, but when we give God our first and our best, that's when we can experience the fullness of our time. And a lot of us feel like we're too busy to spend time with God. A lot of us feel like we have a lot going on in our lives. And you guys think, maybe in the future when I have more time, then I'll give it to God. If you guys don't give it to him now, you won't give it to him later. I know that for experience. Now here's the thing. I want to look at some other church leaders that prioritize God first. And we don't have to go to this extreme, but it actually really spoke to me about how much time I give to him myself. Look, John Wesley, he's a really big Bible scholar. He spends 2 hours every morning in prayer, which is insane. Who here spends more than an hour in prayer? Anyone? 5 minutes in prayer? Who here goes 5 minutes in prayer? That's me. I spend 5 minutes in prayer. I try it. Mother Teresa began and ended her days with 2 hours of prayer. Martin Luther said this, and this is the one I love the most. I have so much that I have to do that I need to spend the first 3 hours of my day in prayer. He's saying the more there is for me to do, the busier I am, the more overwhelmed that I feel, the more I have to do and have so little time in my life. That's how much more time I need to spend in prayer, because without God, I can't do it. I can't conquer these things. I can't make it through. So I need that time with God first. If I prioritize him first, everything else will fall into order from there too. Now, I want to give you guys some homework, okay? Because I want God to move in your life. And I don't just want us to squeeze in a little bit of his time in our life. I want us to prioritize him. Show God, you know what? I want to give you my best. I want to give you my first. And when I'm faithful to God and I give him my best, he can do more with that. He can do more with 6 hours after we've given him at least 1 hour of our time than us with a full 7 hours. He can use us to the fullest. And if we make him our foundation, he can do so much more. Now, like I said, guys, we have a hard time filling our time. We have a hard time navigating it, but I want us to practice. And we don't have to go 2 hours like Mother Teresa. I'm not saying that. But the homework, please practice this, just 5 minutes. Everyone say 5 minutes. Just try 5 minutes every day. Just to get a notebook, get a pen, have a Bible with you guys too, but take 5 minutes to sit in silence. Turn off your phone, and whatever comes to your mind, just write it down. And the reason why I'm saying use your notebook is because whenever we try using our phones, have you guys ever had to pull out your phone to do something and then you end up seeing a notification, you open the notification, then you start scrolling on TikTok, and then you forget what you were doing on your phone? Put that all away. Spend 5 minutes in God's presence and just sit with him. And whatever comes to your mind, write it down. It's not a sin if you're like, oh no, I gotta do my laundry. Write that down on another note. That way you guys already clear out every thought that you have and just sit in God's presence. Say, God, you know what? What do you want to say to me? Also, God, here's what's on my mind. Because a lot of time, our brain has a lot of traffic going on, and we have a lot of feelings inside. When we choose to take that time in God's presence and to be still in it, and we choose to write out our thoughts, it makes things clearer. And when we can make things clear, we can take every single thought captive. Instead of letting the thoughts fly around that we're panicking about, that we're thinking about, everything, when we take it captive and we bring it before God, that's when he can work in it. That's when he can reveal to us the truth. That's when he can guide us, and he can give us the wisdom. And he can do more in that time. He can do more when we prioritize him first, and we can fit everything else in. Let me say a prayer for you guys. I know we're over time, and then I have some announcements to share, okay? Let's say a prayer. God, I'm sorry for giving you my leftovers. God, I'm sorry that I haven't given you my best. I'm praying that each and every one of us, including myself, God, can take the step, God, of just giving you even just 5 minutes to start, God. And I'm praying that as they experience it, God, they want more of your presence, God, that it turns into 10 minutes, that it turns into even an hour, God. Whatever you want to do in their life, God, that they can live in the fullness of your presence, God, that they will be desperate without you, God, that they will need you, God, and they will hunger for more of you, God. I'm praying for just a need for you, God, in our lives, God. Help us to prioritize you, God, instead of giving you the leftovers. And I'm praying that every single one of us, God, can see the results. I thank you for the results that you are going to do because you are faithful, and you do want to do more in us, God. And I thank you for the fact that you are offering this amazing relationship with you. In Jesus' name.